Hi guys, welcome to How To. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to install Windows 10 on your computer without DVD or USB. Microsoft has launched Windows 10 and you might be wondering how to do that. You may have downloaded an ISO image file and you don't have a CD and you don't have DVD, so you want to learn or you want to install your Windows 10 on your computer without DVD or USB, right? So I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so here you need two things. One is a virtual hard drive, and the second is a separate partition. And what you are going to do is just copy all the installation media or installation file from your ISO image file to this drive, and we will boot the system from that drive, okay, from the virtual hard drive. Okay, so to start with, just go to your control panel and system and security, and use here is administrative tools and choose this computer management. Double click computer management and it will open computer management panel, and here you can see the storage. Just click the disk management. So here you can manage your disk, your hard drive. First we want to create a virtual hard drive. Virtual hard drive is what it sounds. Just go to actions, just create VHD, then save it somewhere you want. Anyway, you need to save this on C drive, otherwise it won't work. So why I create this is that because sometimes if you have a dynamic hard drive on your computer, you may not be able to boot the Windows installation media from the partition you create. So in this case you need to create a virtual hard drive and keep it on bootable C drive. Okay, so name it whatever you want, maybe Windows 10 installation, right? Windows 10 installation. Then save it on desktop. Then it's about 4 gigabyte. Then keep it fixed. That's recommended. You don't need dynamically expanding. So keep it fixed and click OK. So now you have created a virtual hard drive, and here you can see this is the virtual hard drive, and here you can see that. It will take a few minutes. So it's been created, the virtual hard drive has been created, but however you can't use this until you enable this. You need to initialize this disk. To initialize this disk, click initialize disk, and you will get this panel here, this wizard. Just choose, keep everything default. You don't need to change anything here. Just click OK, and then it will initialize the disk. And now you need to allocate the storage. Still you can't see the storage here. That's because you need to allocate the storage. It's still unallocated. Just right click, symbol volume, click next, and click next, and assign a letter for your drive. So choose a letter that's not already there. So choose E and click next. Name the drive. So assign Windows installation here, and click next. So here you can review the settings. Then if you want to make any changes, go back and click finish. So it's been initialized. Now you can access that drive from your my computer. Yeah, so here you can see Windows 10 installation E. So now we want to copy all the files from your ISO image file. Now I have Windows 10 ISO image file, so I am going to copy all those files to this drive. just go to, so now I'm doing this on my virtual machine, so I need to first attach that drive first, yeah. Then I want to make sure that's the case there. So first I want to go to my computer. So it's still here. So I'm going to mount this file using Power ISO so that you can access all the files from this ISO image. So mount the image to H drive. So this way you can access all the files from that ISO image file. So you can use Power ISO to mount your ISO image file. Now I can access that drive from my virtual machine. So I'm going to connect that drive. Yeah, it's already okay. Host drive H. Alright. So this is H. So I need to connect H. So now I can access that drive from there. So here it is. Now I'm going to copy all the files from this ISO image to this. Opening new window. Then copy all files. Then paste it. So it will take a few minutes. So meanwhile we can create another partition that we need, so because otherwise we can't install from this virtual hard drive. It will throw some error like some drivers are missing while installing. So you need to create a separate partition, and you can create it from your C drive or any other drive you have on your computer. I am doing this on my virtual machine, so I only have one drive in this virtual machine, that's C. Then another one is that we just created, that's E drive with the virtual hard drive with the installation media. So I am going to create another drive. So to create another drive from the C drive, I need to shrink volume so that I can allocate that volume for another drive. And I will keep the installation media on that drive as well, so that I won't get any driver missing error while installing. Okay, so here I can shrink 14,600. I don't want that much, so I'm going to shrink shrink. Okay, so now we have a new partition that's 4.20 GB. Now I'm going to allocate that drive so that I can copy that installation files to this, and I will name it Windows 10 drivers. Okay, so click new simple volume. Just follow this wizard. Just click OK and you assign a letter and click next and name it Windows 10 drivers. So click next and click finish. Yes, so now we have three disks or three drives. One is C, one is F, one is E. Okay, so now we can actually access from here. Go to my computer and you can see that F drive. Okay, so I'm going to copy all these files once again to that partition. Okay, here this is a virtual hard drive that we created, and this is another partition that we created from the C drive. Okay, so now we have copied that installation files to both drives. Then now we want to install ECBCD. ECBCD is a software that lets you install multiple OSs on your computer. So I am going to install this software on my virtual PC, or you can install on your computer. You can download ECBCD from the link below in the description, and installation is pretty straightforward. Just install ECBCD, next, agree, next, install, run ECBCD is finished. So we can close this wizard because we have already created drivers. You can also close this. We don't need it anymore. And here we have this one. Just close it. So just run the ECBCD and click yes. Choose the language. Go. Already run. So this is ECBCD. Okay. This is the settings. This is the default settings on ECBCD, and you can also add additional settings. And we need to add additional settings for this installation. So from here you can edit boot menu. You can add another entry from here. So anyway, there are also some other features. I'm not going through that. Just I'm going to add new entry and switch to WinPE and choose WinImage RAM disk and name it Windows 10 installation. Then browse to your installation drive, that is the virtual hard drive that we created first, that is E drive, right? Windows 10 installation. This is driver's drive. We don't need to go to this drive. We are going to Windows 10 installation drive and go to source, and here you can see this boot bin. Choose that boot bin file and click open. Okay, so that's fine. Then click add entry. Then it will add the entry Windows 10 installation added to the boot menu. Now the installation has been added to the boot menu, so when we restart the system we will get boot menu to choose from. So we have the settings here. You can see two settings. So that's it. Then close. You can also change the timing for that boot menu. Let's see. Okay, so edit the boot menu. Here you can change the timing for countdown time. It's 30 seconds is fine. So click close. Now we are almost ready to install Windows 10. So just I'm going to remove this H drive. We don't need it. Yeah. So we only have these three drives, and this is empty. There's nothing. And we have virtual hard drive. We have a separate partition, and we are going to boot from this drive and install Windows 10 to the C drive. So we are going to restart the computer. Here you can see that we have two options here. One is Windows 7 and the other is Windows 10 installation. So I'm going to choose Windows 10 installation, and make sure that you choose any of the option within 30 seconds that you have chosen, or the countdown time, within the countdown time. Okay, otherwise the system will boot into the first option. Okay, so choose Windows 10 installation and click enter. We are going to clean install Windows 10 on this virtual machine. So choose the language you prefer. Yeah, it's United States, and you can also choose some other languages available here. Then click next, then click install. So accept the license and terms, click next. If you want to upgrade, you can choose upgrade. Actually, you can't upgrade from this wizard. If you want to upgrade your system, you need to go to your installation media and just double click the setup file, and you can upgrade. However, we are going to clean install, so we need to choose this custom install Windows, custom, and install Windows only, advanced. Then choose the drive you want to install. So this is the drive we are going to install Windows 10 on. If you want to clean install, you can format the drive. However, so if you format, all files from that drive will be deleted. So to clean install, all what you needed to do is just format and click the drive, and then click next. So choose the drive and click. I'm not formatting because it has that virtual hard drive. Then choose the drive, then click next, then click next. So if the partition you have chosen contain files from the previous Windows installation, the files and folders will be moved to a folder named windows.all. Actually, you can delete this windows.all file later. Okay. So it's being installed on the computer. So it will take a few minutes before installation, so I'll come back. The operating system may reboot your computer several times during the installation, so don't do anything, let it work itself. So this is the boot menu on Windows 10 operating system. Then choose Windows 10. So installation has been completed. So choose Windows 10, and so it will take you to Windows 10 settings. It will take several minutes before it's completely ready to use. After installation, it has to install some other softwares and things, so it may take several minutes before you can use Windows 10 for the first time. So bear with the installation process, just let it work itself, don't do anything. Meanwhile, don't get impatient, so bear with the system. It may also reboot several times between this installation process. So here again we have these two options here. Choose Windows 10. So here it is. So it's almost ready. So you can make any changes to settings. You can either use express settings or you can customize settings. I prefer customization, so just click customize settings. Here, go through all these things, all options here. Read all these personalization descriptions. The personalize your speech, typing and inking input by sending contacts, calendar details along with the other associated input data. No, I don't want. There are some privacy concerns when it comes to Windows 10. So you may not want Microsoft to collect your personal details. In this case, turn it off. Send typing and inking data to Microsoft to improve. No. So let apps use your advertising ID. No. Then location, let Windows and apps request your location. No. So I don't want these features on my system, so I just keep it off. Okay, then click next, and here goes another settings. Then browse and protection. Use Screen online service to protect against malicious content and downloading sites loaded by Windows process installs. Okay, no problem. Use page prediction to improve reading speed. Be sent to Microsoft. Your browsing data now. So connectivity and error reporting automatically connect suggest to the open hotspots. Not all networks are secure. automatically connect to networks shared by your contacts. Send error and diagnostic information to Microsoft. I'll choose that. Then click next. However, if you are comfortable with all these settings, you can go ahead with the express settings. Then click next. So it's almost ready to use. However, it will take a few minutes. We are setting things up for you. Choose how you will connect. You can choose join a domain. This way you can have a local account. So otherwise you will have to connect your computer via your Microsoft account. Just choose join as domain. So in case you want to connect, you can connect later. Just choose join a domain, then click continue. Then you can create a local account. And here you can create a local account. I'm going to create a local account, and I need how to. Okay. Then I don't need password. So click next. Yes, so finally it's been installed. So this is how you install Windows 10 without USB or DVD. It takes several minutes to finish, and I have also shown you how to set up the Windows 10, especially privacy settings. If you are concerned about your privacy, we need to customize your settings. Okay, so that's it guys. I hope this helps. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. I will be uploading more videos about Windows 10, its new features and its customization things. So please subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.